We didn't start the fire. The fire was burning now and then returned. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna go over a couple things really fast. So we've got badass storms coming this way. I'm gonna share two experiences with you. The first one being we went to Myrtle Beach about a week ago. Me and you all saw the videos. We were at this boat ramp and it was like thunder and whatnot. We all know that storms by the beach are pretty rough. So we're by like, I'm right here and the boat's probably like that tree way over there in the center. Well, all those trees, basically down the trees, maybe a little bit further. And we are literally about to go fishing down here. I'm just like, fuck it, man. I came here to fish. Excuse the language. Came here to fish, and I'm gonna do it. Had my pole. We're about to go down. Boom! A lightning strike hits a boat right down there at the walkway down there. It was crazy. They had fishing poles up on top of the boat, and the lightning literally came down and struck the fishing poles, and the fibers of the fishing poles were floating down the water. It was crazy. It was scary, and it's the closest I've ever come to lightning, so I don't really play around when I hear this kind of stuff. I don't mess with it no more. I mean, I know it's really likelihood of being struck by lightning is small, but you always think you're not, and then, anyway, secondly, so a while back I mentioned about being upset about something. I think I mentioned it on my Facebook page, and I'm still pretty pissed off about it. So I basically went, and there's this import place in North Carolina, say Kannapolis. I'm not going to say the name of them. Try to be moderately respectful. Anyway, I tried to get another bottom end for the silver eclipse I had behind me because it spun a rod bearing, and I could have taken that crank out, and got a machine and all that, which I kind of wish, like looking back at it now, instead of spending the money on getting the bottom end, which is pointless, that I should have probably just taken the crank out and had it done right in the first place. But anyway, so now we're getting Black Widow taken care of. You live and you learn. I guess this is kind of one of those things where I kind of wish I would have just done, taking the motor out and had somebody go ahead and just go through it for me and pay the money. I had the money to do it, and I was just trying to rush and get a bottom end for it. My understanding, I got told, well, I don't know how junkyards work. That's what was told to me. So it's going to kind of carry on for a second, but I'm pretty upset about it. Anyway, I know how junkyards work. You take a gamble on something you're going to get. If you go like places like LKQ, and LKQ is reputable, and they're one of those things where if you get something that's messed up, they're like, hey, all right, see if you can't find another one. If not, you got a refund. Now, I'm aware not all junkyards work that way. You got self-owned junkyards that are like, it's by here, once you get it, that's it, you're taking a risk. You take a risk regardless, whatever. Most places have warranties. Most places will, I believe, will at least try and work with you on it. I'm not, claiming that, but yeah. So basically, I bought this bottom end. Y'all saw where it was out of auto car. It was actually out of another convertible. And I bought it, and I asked them, well, is everything good with it? I was trying to throw it in and trying to, maybe throw some rings in it, just something that, I can start off with. I had the head machine, paid to get the head machine and all that stuff, had it ready. I called them. They weren't really vocal on what was going on. Hey, we'll give you a call back. Give us 24 hours to pull it. Hadn't heard anything, so I went to go see Steven there. And I dropped by, and I was like, hey, what's going on? Oh, we found you one. We're going to pull it out. We're pulling out of the car now. So I was like, that's cool. What happened to the other one? Well, the 98s, the 98 4G63s, 7 bolts, have a split thrust bearing design that is less likely to crank walk. And apparently, the one they were going to give me had crank walked. Who knew? At least they checked that out, I guess, instead of giving me that one. Starting to cool down now, so the storm's coming. But anyway, so I'm like, cool, no problem. I'll take a 95. It's not a split bearing block, but I'll take it anyway if it works, as long as it's good. Oh yeah, no problem. So pull it out. I get it in the truck, take it home. Well, I realized, hell, I'm gonna have to clean up the cylinder walls and throw some rings in it. So I ordered rings for it. No big deal. I don't care, man. Order rings for it, whatever. It's no big deal, man. So I borrow a drill from my man Maurice down the street. Come back here, ready to haul the cylinders out. So I'm sitting here, and I pull off the oil pan, and my heart dropped, man. My stomach got all queasy, and this was in the oil pan. Now, for those of you that ain't pulled the engine apart, it's a piece of a piston, and once you see it, back in the light here, the storms about to get bad. It's a piece of a piston skirt right there, sheared off. Oh man, it's starting to get bad. I'll speed this up. Anyway, so I'm getting that side. We'll resume the story in a minute. Hold on.